Hello children, welcome back to video classes and I hope you all are doing good. I'm really happy that you're watching this video. And before further go, let's get started our video class. So in the previous video, what we have discussed. So let's quick revise what we have discussed in the previous video and what was happening with the story of our Jamaica, isn't it children? So in our story, the narrator was seeing watching the entire situations, the entire scenes of the two boys, what they were doing, isn't it? So actually, what they were doing is that the white boy was commanding the black boy. Whatever the white boy was commanding, the black boy was doing everything, isn't it, children? So then what happened? And our narrator went there again, but they were not there. The boys were not there, and the narrator returned to his home. And then what happened? So I have given you the task to read this story, and I hope you did it. So before further go, let's get read our continuation. Okay, our story. The next morning, the boys were there again, and a man was standing at the gate watching them. I stopped and looked just to see what the white boy was making his little servant do. To my surprise, now the dark boy was commanding. So this is a shock. This is a kind of surprise, isn't it, children? See what happened in the before story. As obviously, the white boy was commanding the black boy, and see our narrator again went there to see to watch what the boys were doing, isn't it? And even a man was standing at the gate watching them. Okay children, and the narrator stopped and looked just to see what the white boy was making his little servant do. So actually now what happened? Now the white boy was not commanding. Now the black boy was commanding. How funny. How surprise. Isn't it children? So in the previous day the narrator watched that the white boy was commanding. But now today the black boy is commanding. Isn't it children? While the little white youngster did everything, the little dark boy was straining imperiously up and down the lawn, while the white youngster walked abjectly behind him. Isn't it, children? Know what's happening? Everything just turned now, isn't it? In the previous day the white boy was commanding, but now the black boy was commanding, and the white boy was doing whatever the black boy was commanding, isn't it children? And see, get me a banana. The little boy ran into the house and replied shortly with a banana. Peel it for me. The little white boy peeled the banana and handed it to his dog master. So see children, now things has changed. So the black boy said, commanded, get me a banana. And the white boy was very hurry and he went to take banana, and he has taken the banana and give it to him. But the black boy said, peel it for me. That means, open the banana, like, just take off the skin of the banana. That is what our black man or our black boy said. And the little white boy peeled, took off the skin of the banana and handed it to his master. See, whatever the black boy was commanding, the white boy was doing now. Okay. And then I saw it now. It indeed was a game I had played as a child. So our narrator realized now what is that? It is a game. It is just a game. This is not the truth. This is just a game I had played as a child. And even the narrator played this game when he was a kid. Okay, each boy took it in turn every alternate day to the boss, the other the slave. Okay, children, what was the game rules and what was the format of rule? So each boy get turn that he can be a master, and another day he should be a servant. One day master, one day slave. Okay, children, this is the game. It had been great fun to me as a youngster. I smiled as I remembered. I looked at the man standing by the gate. He was a white man. I remembered what I had thought yesterday. See, children, now what happened? And actually, the narrator also very much enjoyed the game when he was a child, when he was a kid, and now he understood it is a game. And then he looked the man who staring at them, who standing standing by the gate, isn't it, children? And he was remembering that what he was thinking yesterday, when so he was a white man actually. I mean, the one who stands by the gate, right? He was a white man. So yesterday, what this black man or narrator think? Tell me. Yes, obviously, our narrator thought that might be why the black boy is servanting them. It is not correct. The white boy was doing showing superiority on the black, so it is not good. That is what he think. And then, so what happens now? The white man standing there, he even the white man can think in the same way. Why the black boy is commanding the white boy? That is might be the thoughts of the white man. And then what happens? See, he no doubt, I thought to myself, was wondering if the black race is superior to the white. I laughed gently to myself. How silly we grown ups are to misinterpret a child's action. This man, I said to myself, will be wrongly all day. Perhaps he thinks the blacks will in the end rule over the whites. Now I will try to clarify and drive away all the doubts from his mind. So even yesterday I got a lot of doubts, a lot of thoughts about the white man. So the white man now showing the superiority on the black. I thought it. Even the white man will think the same way. One day the black men get superiority on the white, and they will do whatever they really like. So these kind of things we grown-ups were thinking, how silly it is, isn't it? How funny it is. And we just misinterpret, I mean, understanding wrongly the child's action. We are just understanding a very, very wrong way of the child actions, isn't it? So the narrator decided to go to the white man and clarify all doubts the white man could have, isn't it, children? And then let's move on to the 10th paragraph. Perhaps you are thinking that one day or the other the blacks will rule over the whites. I know you do so, for you just saw how the black commanded the white. But gentlemen, don't have any such wrong notions. For that's only a game. Just yesterday I saw the little white boy commanding the black boy. Only grown-ups are silly, aren't we? Said I. Isn't it, children? See, our narrator explaining the whole thing to the white man. I think you can see the picture here. The black boy was explaining everything to the white man. Isn't it? What was he, explaining? Yes, obviously, perhaps you are thinking that one day or the other, the blacks will rule over the whites. So you're thinking, I know that you're thinking that the blacks will rule whites someday or another day. Don't think something like that, because it is just a game. Yesterday I have seen it, and today the black boy is commanding. Yesterday the white boy was commanding. So don't keep such notions in your mind, isn't it? We are grown ups, we are only thinking these silly things, aren't we? That is what a black man was explaining to the white man. And then what happened? The man was surprised at my outburst. He looked at me and smiled. Isn't it, children? And what the white man did? The man was surprised at my outburst. What I told, he was, what I told by them, he got surprised. And he looked at me and smiling. So the white man was saying that I know all about the game, he said. The boys are brothers, my sons. He pointed to the fair brown woman on the veranda who had just come out to call in the children. That's my wife, he said. So this is the twist, children, right? So actually, the two kids were sons of the white man. Understand, children? The two boys were sons of a white man. And the white man said, yeah, I know all the story. I know all about the game. They are my sons. They are two brothers. Isn't it? And then the white man showed his wife also. The brown woman. The fair brown woman. Isn't it, children? Yes. And then see, our narrator was shocked, obviously. I smiled. Who smiled? A narrator smiled. My spirit laughed with me. My spirit, isn't it, children? The spirit of our narrator was laughed with him. This is Jamaica. I said to my heart, this is my country, my people. I looked at the white man. He smiled at me. We will miss the train if we don't hurry, he said. So they were going somewhere, isn't it? See, in the last paragraph, we can understand the patriarchy, the love of the nation of the black man. Isn't it, children? Yes, I smiled. The spirit also laughed with me. This is Jamaica. This is Jamaica. So he was very happy, the black man. Because obviously here we can find the white man married a brown girl. Isn't it? A brown woman. This is also a kind of progressiveness. Isn't it, children? This is Jamaica, I said to my heart. This is my country and my people. I looked at the white man and I smiled at him. And he also smiled at me. Isn't it? They understood what actually the country is and what actually the country is going to be. And there is no such kind of things in our country right now. And they mean it. But the thing is, you have to know the history of the Jamaica. Once the Jamaica was facing a lot of slavery and racism. Racism means, the kind of discrimination based on the complex of his, the person, the discrimination based on the color, something like that. Understood? So I hope you all understood the lesson, children. So if you have any doubts, you can call me, that's okay. And then we will discuss the theme and classwork in the next videos. So thank you for watching, children. If you have any doubts, just comment me or call me. I will explain. Okay, children? Thank you.